Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII on ANZ. I'm Zauberhaft, and what I want to begin with is a little bit of apology. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Gomenasai, because I have been watching through the previous videos here on my channel, and I have found out the issue. I have actually been making a ridiculous amount of language mistakes, such as both spelling and word choice, and probably the word order in the sentences too. So my language was like as if I'm speaking some other self-improvised language that I have been thinking of on the way. Probably it was not quite nice example of the English language one is supposed to know or one is supposed to learn. It's not the skill and it's not the style for a person with a linguistic education like I am. So yeah, just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting so much carried away by the situation, by the plot of the game, by the story, by the mood and emotions that I basically am forgetting who I am. To say nothing about my minor skills, because definitely English is not the core of my personality. And what else I wanted to mention? Looks like I have forgotten something on the way too. And that is another bad trait of my character. I can forget things on the way while trying to pronounce the things. I am forgetting about everything I had to say. Like I'm talking right now about one thing, and the second thing is what was the second thing I wanted to say? Probably nothing. Let's just go on. So before we march on, a couple of checking out on Paradigms and Crystarium. Basically, I believe we have everything we need, but for one thing. No, actually, this needs some revision here. Since Saz has learned Commando, basically that requires certain things. We got dual casting, we'll plant it as the lower paradigm. You know why? Probably because I'd like to keep it that way. Some healing paradigm is supposed to be at the second line, because one tap down the wheel and you are accessing that paradigm, and you got dual casting at the lowest line possible, because in battle if you tap the wheel up, see what happens? You immediately go to the lowest position, so it is also supposed to be close to your... Well, that's just the way I prefer to do that. So the second and the last line are the closest ones to the active paradigm. But judging by the fact that you can set any paradigm as active, that is absolutely optional. I'm just letting you know what my thought process is right in my head. And what I wanted to do is set in Ravager and Saboteur. Again, Undermine is the paradigm that I will be using, trying to, like, keep those debuffs on the opponents while actually attacking them. If I use Commando and Saboteur, since Saz is not that efficient as Commando, and Commando is used basically in this particular regard just to stop the depletion of the chain gauge, so that we could stagger the opponents faster. And Saboteur can do that thing as well, so there is no need for Commando and Saboteur. Since it is not a damaging paradigm anyway, I just need that to build up the stagger while freezing the depletion of chain gorge simultaneously. That's what I need it for. And yep, I'm guessing we'll go on. Seemingly everything is okay. Double Commando, double Ravager, and one Synergist for Saz. It's also nice to check in your paradigms, trying to like see how often your character performs certain roles. And Synergist is not that much versatile at that point for Saz, so there is no need for him to be Synergist in any way, but once in a while. So, and Commando, while... And Commando and Ravager are basically ways to go, both needed. War and Peace here. I'm going for War and Peace instead of Yin and Yang. I see no difference changing that. I see no purpose in changing that because, again, someone has to freeze the Chain Gorge so that Stagger doesn't drop down. And while Vanille is a medic, let Saz be Commando. That's the way to go. That's the best thing to do. So this is what we will go with. And Vanille is medic only once, but she has only cure. Again, not that much versatility in her medic skills, but her Ravager and Saboteur skills are much more varied. So this is what we will value. And as for Crystarium, they have accumulated some good amount of CP, 1000 on each. So let me actually check out if Vanille has any more versatility in terms of her medical abilities. No, whatsoever. Any more skills as Saboteur? Nothing either. And basically there is actually nothing to boost in any line, so we'll just go trying to maximize the efficiency on every route. We actually have a lot to dig here and a lot to boost, so the grinding situation threshold is coming closer and closer all the time. Any particular synergist skills on Saz? No. As for Ravager, either nothing. But we have Blitz here, so I guess it will be the best thing to go for Blitz as soon as we can, and we are almost home. Almost home. I actually like the animation of Saz's Blitz, so I will go for that. I definitely will. That's going to be the first goal, the first priority. And now let's finally go on.
It's almost like a village.
A village? Do you really find that like a village? There is no place and nowhere to live. Just attack this weird thing and let's seal the deal. Okay, this is how it is done. But it's going to be a lot worse if we find several of these in one go. If those explode, that might end up in a really terrible situation. Where are we going? Vanille! Wait up! Please! Can't keep up with you! Wow, you are a little bit naughty today. Which is her normal state. Focus one of them down. Oh! What's the man to do? There is like nothing I can do. Whoa! Really? I got no experience on that because they just decided to self-destruct themselves right from the get-go. I could do literally nothing here. Absolutely nothing. And I'm so glad that Saz actually did survive this double blow somehow. It was basically impossible. I was afraid that...
Why don't we look a little closer?
Yeah, we're about to. Yeah, I literally was about to think it was the last song for me, and I will have to redo the battle, but somehow I did survive. Vanille, you are going to be my talisman, because I feel like in your presence I'm doing better. Oh, I believe we have already seen these things, Saz. Pretty a bunch already. They function all the same.
Hooray, Saz!
Yay! Hooray! Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that, yeah, I am, like, feelingly and spiritually, I am with Saz and Vanille, but if I got a choice, my physical body would travel along with Lightning and Hope. If I were to choose my own storyline and my own allies for the storyline. Okay, now we can turn... No. Turn the tide. Turn the tide. Good. Tide turner. Faith on Vanille. Let's do this. And bravery on self will do, because I'm commando right now. Attack. Switch for dual casting. Actually, let me know. That guy has a weakness. It's vulnerable to lightning. I haven't yet actually described the situation with elements in this game. Some people seem to be at a loss while looking at those weird signs over there and at those weird colors for the elements, because normally it's like conventional fire, water, air, and earth, and that's it. Full stop here for elements of harmony. Like in My Little Pony series, there were quite different elements. Don't think I don't know. Okay, anyway. Actually, there is a certain logic behind these elements as well. They are also organized in a certain order, such as fire, and the opposite to fire is ice. Then there is water. Then there is lightning. The fourth position is water, and lightning and water for some reason are meant to be the opposite elements. And then we go for wind and earth, like the opposite elements. So the red is fire, the light blue is freeze, the yellow is lightning. Actually, and in a lot of games, lightning is represented as a yellow color. I'm not sure why, but there is a tendency anyway. If you played Disciples any time, you would have seen that too. Then we go with dark blue, which is water, and there is a water drop over there as a sign of it. There is then greenish color, which is wind, and kind of orange or dark yellow, which is ground or earth magic. And then we got physical and pure magic damage, which is this dark red-ish is physical. There is a sword over there as a sign, and we get like magic staff on a purple circle, which is the lowest, is just pure magic, non-elemental magic. Since this soldier is 50% resistant to any physical or pure magic damage, there is not really a necessity to attack it with anything else like that. Well, actually, yeah, I'm just contradicting myself, sorry. My language failing again. This is the very reason to attack him with everything else but the physical and magic damage. And he's got weakness to lightning. This is what we will go for if we have any, but apparently we don't. So this whole monologue was in vain. Damn you, Zauberhaft. Damn you for having to break this all up onto the viewers and listeners. We can stagger the guy and return to slash and burn, because during the stagger mode, enemies are extremely vulnerable to any physical attacks of commandos. They're so vulnerable that even the resistances don't count. Except for one only situation, if you see the resistant word instead of halved or absorbed. Any resistant or absorbed, those words mean you are not supposed to use that element or that skill on those enemies under any circumstance.
I wonder if it just needs power.
Power? I think it doesn't even need the power, it needs switching. It needs experienced man's hands, such as Saz's. Oh, is that what I think I see? There is a pulsework soldier accompanied by 2 bombs. If those self-destruct simultaneously just the way they did the previous time, I'm a dunzo. There's no way I can endure against this. Oopsie, oopsie, don't enter their field of vision. I don't want to engage. Come on, turn away, because I can attack you right now. Probably preemptive attack is my only way to deal with that. Attack one of the bombs as fast as you can. 1 bomb destroyed. Attack another bomb.
Way to go, Saz!
Nice. Now turn the tide against this pulsework soldier. Faith on Vanille. Okay, let's put a faith on myself too. And then bravery, because now we got strength-based attacks too. Now attack the soldier. 2, 3. Dual casting. Let him get with the air. Go for it. Nice. The air must stagger him quicker, or it stuns him for a certain time, but I don't really know. What I know is that I can kill it because it's staggered. Nice. Absolutely nice. Good job. That was actually amazing. And yeah, what I want to do right now is get that blitz already. Oh yeah, I'm so relieved right now. Blitz will help a lot. Because if we have multiple enemies simultaneously, that will take some effort. Should I kill them with mere focus attacks? Auric Amulet? Don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. We don't really need all that junk. Well, you might need that. If you want to prepare for every battle, like stop before every monster pack, readjust your paradigms, reset all your equipment, get some necessary preparation before each monster pack. But there is not even a single achievement, like get all the monster packs with 5 stars or something. So what is the motivation to even try beating everybody down for 5 stars? It's like just either for your own self-esteem.
Come to Papa.
Come to Papa? Oh yeah, Blitz was not the way to go in this particular circumstance, but I just like the way it looks. It's not Bullseye, it's Gremlin's Eye. Okay, no, that was not.
Victor go the spoils.
Oh yeah. Nice, Saz. Very nice. We got thickened hide, whatever that is. Another ingredient, to say the best of it. Basically, this little section is a mere end of the 4th chapter, so we are finishing it right now. I think. Or I will have to grind, maybe. I'd like not to, but go for Blitz. Okay, they have separated. We can attack them. Come on, Vanille. Keep up. Keep up with me. Don't waste the time. It is supposed to attack with fire. Let's stop him from doing that. Gremlin Hooligan want to attack us with fire. Really? It's the police of habits. Another Ember Ring. We got lots of these. Actually, what do we have with our equipment? Saz has Iron Bangle. Probably it's nice. Power Wristband. Oh, yeah, that's nice. But I will have to return that on Lightning in the beginning of the following chapter, so I will keep it over here. Doctor's Code. Silver Bangle goes to Hope as soon as he gets his second accessory slot. Black belt increases physical resistance. Well, that might be the way to go instead of the iron bangle. Except for these... Well, actually, let's go for embering. Because if those bombs explode... And those bombs basically are the only threat in this part of the 4th chapter, so this is what I would recommend you to do. And Vanille will just go with Magician's Mark, I think. It's the best thing to give her. It improves magic, it improves saboteur skills, it improves healing, so... I see no reason not to use that Magician's Mark at this point.
You're good with machines, aren't you, Saz?
Yeah?
Take a look?
Okay. Judging by his head scratching, he thinks on it. That's exactly what he would like to do. Okay. I'm patient. I'm really patient. It is a lot easier to get a drop on these guys. Now that those gremlins are not looking, nobody's looking. Attack! Go forward! Yay! Let's destroy the Pulsework Soldier. Pulsework Soldier! Oh yeah. It will not last for long. We'll kill the soldier, and gremlins, I think, will not pose all that much of a threat. Let's attack and blitz. What if the gremlins are caught in the area of effect? Okay. And again. Okay. Get those gremlins a fancy hello from down below.
Did you see that coming?
No, she did not. Is it necessary for her to actually see that coming? We're doing good. Why keep eyes out for anything? This actually is really nice. We're doing better than expected, given the fact that normally I would just keep the experience up and running, and now we are a little bit under-leveled. Well, probably, if you ask me, this is the situation for which we... Ooh, I didn't see any exclamation marks or whatnot. Now focus the bomb then. If the bomb is the only one here, the best bet is to destroy it as fast as we can. Then a tide turner. You know the routine, ladies and gentlemen. You know everything. You know what we're going to do. Buff ourselves up to the very core. And then stagger the soldier as fast as we can. I think using magic is a better way to go. And boom! Finish him off. The time has come for him to surrender. Yeah. Nothing to it. We did it. And what I'd like to tell you guys, there's a lot of experience going on. I mean, 60 for a battle is good enough. Well, normally I wouldn't grind over here, but it's also the way to go. It's one of the places. It's one of the ways you could use. Hello, little buddies. Oh, I got a drop on them. I got lucky. I didn't plan on it. So let's just destroy one of them. Focus him down, Vanille. And then we'll turn the tide on the second one and finish him off as fast as we can. Meaning we'll use the tide turner. It's easy enough. Actually, you should not worry too much about being under-leveled or about the fact that your characters are not fully upgraded in terms of Crystarium, because that doesn't really change much. That might provide you with I don't know, some additional 10 damage or something. Or maybe several 30 HP or maybe 40 HP. Not more. So, does it really... Come on, Vanille. Let's play safe. Let's play as safe as we can. There's no need to hurry up. Judging by the fact that these are 2 Pulsework soldiers, we must have a lot of time for killing those. Finish him. Nice.
You should see your daddy now.
He doesn't have any daddy. Someone must have constructed it. So he's got a maker, or I don't know, who else. Yeah, don't you worry about being not fully charged in terms of Crystarium points at this point in game, because this will not be too much different for you. Maybe it will be slightly, ever so slightly easier, but as far as you can see, this part is also really easy. It's really easy. And now I'm not even afraid of being exploded. Judging by that they are quite far from each other, they got some sort of vampiric attack. And one self-destruct is nothing. It will self-destruct whether I like it or not. But Vanille has survived. I mean, hey, 12 CP for killing one of them? What's the point? I would have got 24. I don't see any reason why would I do that.
Let's give this a shot. Gotta hit 4 control panels.
Ah, thanks for saying that to me, Saz. 4 control panels. Well, I see that as nothing else but some kind of irony aimed at contemporary gaming, because just tell me about the game which doesn't have, like, several things you should collect, switch, or find before advancing to the next stage. Like, collect 4 bananas to feed a monkey, and then the monkey will grant you passage to the following stage of the game. Destroy the bomb. Not the Pulsework soldier, the bomb. It will explode, and then we will be in a bad shape. Oh, nice Vanille. She definitely knows what this bomb is afraid of. Give it first for Vanille. Then on self. And then some bravery. Yeah, preferably to place faith on Vanille first. Because that way she will...
Vanille!
Everything is okay. You see how Saz is worried about her. Oh man, look at her. Look at Vanille. She's... Oh man. Are you alright, Vanille? She looks tired just because she's... Yeah. You might pay attention to your characters whenever they are in the red. Oh, what? Are you serious? Everything was alright. Why would I suddenly get the 4 stars rating for a battle that I have been fighting even before with the same strategy? Probably I haven't executed commands fast enough or something. At least that's the way it sounds and looks.
Pulse machines can't be that different.
No, they're not. Why should they be that different? Those work pretty nice, I think. If only Lightning was here with her fancy eidolons. Or eidolons. Well, guys, just bear with me, or if you'd like to correct me, feel free to post that in the comments, or, you know, you may use the links below the video on my Facebook and Twitter pages. Just if you want to tell me something, feel free to do that. If you want to say that I'm incorrect about something and that I'm doing something wrong, and if I'm offending something or somebody, maybe, just feel free to do that. Because, yeah, sometimes I'm... you know, like as though I'm a drunk boy. A drunk teenage boy who cannot pull two words together. I was talking about the crystallized fire, and what did I say? Molecules shifting into different shape with exothermic reaction? Come on, if you know anything about physics, you would have called me an illiterate oaf and an idiot. Yeah, basically that's not how fire is produced, but I had to say something. I don't feel like you need a special course in physics and chemistry at this point. So, do forgive me for being that. This is going to be like a special Gomenasai episode of Final Fantasy XIII.
Way to go!
Is that a reference for the Frankenstein? Maybe. It's like, hey, it's alive! It's alive! I have brought this thing to life, finally. Have you tried lightning?
We can take him.
Oh, can we? Yeah, we can. That's not really a big deal. Even if they kill us. But yeah, that battle might technically be tough if you're underleveled, like I am. So, just see what happens. I'll briefly use the save station. And I will save the grinding for the following chapter, because it's like all the way better to use it for the following chapter all the way. It's a nice farming ground in there in Gapra Whitewood. So I'd prefer to do that there. If you feel uncertain, if you feel that you cannot go further without being leveled first, you can go around. You see, there are pretty a lot of Pulsework soldiers that you can use to boost your CP. You can also return back there to kill some gremlins and basically run with that. Or use the save station and load save technique to respawn the monsters around you all the time. But just the fact that I don't really know how to go for the main menu of this game. And if you tap escape button on your PC, the game will not simply like give you a menu or anything else. It will automatically shut down, close, and return you to your desktop. An interesting design from Square Enix. That's it. And interesting is like the least I can say not to offend anyone, right? Let's be honest. I'm not quite satisfied with that. Look how sneaky Saz is. He's so sneaky. He's so sneaky. Let's just try approaching them. Whoa, I did it! I did it! You can approach them from the face. Blitz the bombs! Blitz the bombs! Destroy another bomb. Fast. Yes! We did destroy it before the self-destruct. Let's heal up a little bit. Turn the tide. Now we will just repeat the same routine all over again. Okay. On self. Bravery. Then I'd recommend you to switch for War and Peace first. Well, Commando will lock the stagger, while Vanille healing you. And now everything is at the ready to start building the stagger on the first Pulsework soldier. Everything seems to be tactically correct and just brilliant. Okay, they have attacked me before anything. And yes, return to Slash and Burn and destroy the first soldier. Brief War and Peace. The same logic. First commando attacks help freezing the chain gauge meter, and then build up the stagger. Actually, I feel like it's depleting pretty fast. Looks like 3 mirror attacks are not that enough, not that sufficient. Okay, let's try it once again. I'm not sure why the stagger meter was depleting with such an incredible rate. At that point, I don't think we can... Vanille, hang on. Hanging on there. And done for. I hope it was nice. Yeah, that was. So now you're learning, ladies and gentlemen, you literally can sneak up on these guys. For some in particular reason, I just decided to try this out, and I did not know I could. And finally, I did have the opportunity. Sometimes this game is uncertain, which only brings some diversity into it, like there's something new even if you have already played the game. If you keep your attention on the new details about it. So yeah, basically we have done it right. There is nothing I'm not using that 5-star rating as the means for self-esteem, even though I'm kind of saying, oh man, my self-esteem is just so great right now. In fact, if I cut the emotions down, which I like to do, it's like I am being emotional, but I'm never losing my, you know, mind and rational control over the situation and my body. And this rationalism tells me to use that 5-star rating. Oh yeah, we're about to have a break, Vanille, do not worry. Yeah, I'm only using that 5-star rating to estimate the situation, whether I did something right or I still have something to improve. In the long run, this is what you got the marks for. This is what they serve. Those A, B, C marks, even the D, if someone gets that, only serve for you to understand whether you should improve something or not. And that's it. It's no reason for any self-esteem shifts.
This look okay?
Sleeping in the rocks.
Fine by me.
Really, Vanille? Okay. Did she has just... That's a little bit too flat.
Good night.
Just as simple as that, Vanille, really? Yeah, I agree with Saz. Not a care in the world. What?
What?
Do not cross this line. Understood?
Oh.
And good night again.
She's just playing, Saz, come on.
Just go to sleep already.
This is why I was in doubts when I read the description that Vanille is a young woman. Maybe she is, but she's still a kid. And even the chocobo is sleeping. Oh. Oh man. What's wrong, Vanille?
Still a kid.
Crying doesn't give away childish nature, Saz. She has something to cry about. I mean, it's clear-cut evident that she's hiding something dark and something really heavy in her feelings. And she's trying to cover it with her cheerfulness. It's like really unnatural cheerfulness, and one should be like in the know what it could be. Like, what happens if a person is constantly laughing? And from the first sight, it seems like as though the person is naturally cheerful, but sometimes it's not that way. And this scene wants to tell us that Vanille still has her own secrets, and those are not as cheerful as she seems. Alright. Looks like this is the ending of the 4th chapter, and at the same time this would be the ending of the first DVD if anybody played this game on PS3 or on Xbox 360. if you know, the original game actually consisted of 3 DVDs, and you had to swap them while, like, the game in progress. And right after the save, the game would give you the menu, like, insert disc 2 now. Yeah. So officially the following part begins. The difficulty will not jump, but it will raise notably from this moment forth. It will not be that gradual. And yes, it is going to be more intense. Like, the intensity will increase to a reasonably nice extent. That's what I should say about that. You will see that right as soon as I go on, right after the following cutscenes. There's like pretty a bunch of cutscenes right now. It's like we have finished the first third part of the game. 1/3 of the game passed. We are doing good. He doesn't seem to be all that wanting to run anywhere. Oh man, there's an entire fleet. How can he possibly run from these?
Look at you. Wonder what's under the hood of that thing.
He doesn't look like a prisoner there. Pants. Yeah.
You'll get a peek soon enough. Just try and behave.
No, right.
Not gonna make any promises.
Cheeky boy, aren't you? We'll see how long that lasts.
Well, whoever that lady is, she doesn't look like his prisoner. That is of interest. There's some gigantic ship flying around there. Like a sky carrier. Doing some maintenance here. Everybody's on duty. No, they still leading him like under barrels.
He's come to meet you.
I literally don't understand that. They have been on a reasonably and relatively friendly conversation with the lady, and now he's... And now he's like a prisoner here still. Oh, what a big shot is this? Looks like we're about to have a nice, important meeting here.
Sid Raines, Brigadier General of the Fleet.
Oh.
Hi, Sid. Thanks for the escort.
I like the way he answers.
I just had a few questions to ask you.
I don't think he will answer to you anything.
Looks like they tell us. That means she must have fulfilled her focus.
Sarah!
Uh-oh.
Fulfilled her focus. As a tainted pulse l'Cie, that is.
You think she was out to hurt Cocoon?
I'd hardly be alone.
She
if I
may
did.
very well have been.
When it comes to Pulse,
Unwillingly.
I don't claim to know anything. I need the truth for the sake of Cocoon.
The sake of Cocoon. We're from Cocoon. Shipping us out, purging innocent people. That's how you lend us a hand?
Yeah, you're all
Those are the
bastards.
Sanctum's methods.
And who are you then?
Fears what it doesn't know. It's grown tired of living in constant terror of these threats from the world below.
And so...
The Sanctum devised a plan for you, l'Cie.
I'll bet.
A public execution.
You can't be
The people
serious.
don't know any better. Strike down the phantoms before their eyes, and they sleep like babes.
No!
This has the background, ladies and gentlemen, like,
The Sanctum has intelligence on the other l'Cie already. It's only a matter of time.
You'll never catch them.
I see.
believe it or not, but capital punishment is still possible in Japan, so far as I know. So it's pretty evident that, yeah, Japan produced games are pretty much like that. And if you read manga or anime, you will from time to time come across something like that. Somebody is about to get capitally punished by death. It's alright for them. For several severe cases.
You can't
drop the breakup bomb like that?
Oh, seriously.
Being alone's alright, I guess? Yep.
Come on, Sarah. That's
Always
not the
was
reason to
until we-
do that.
Then we did. And now I know there's something better. Being with you.
Good job, Snow. Couldn't have said it any better.
We've come too far to quit now.
Exactly.
It's not your choice.
You really want to leave me?
I
Is
don't
it yours?
want to. I have to.
Oh, you cannot do that.
Listen, it's over.
Well,
Please, just stay away from me.
What happened?
just
At least tell me that.
yeah, tell him.
If it was something I
Whatever
did,
that is, he
just
loves
say it.
you. You should trust him. If you love him. Anyway.
Okay.
There is no reason for separation, like there is no reason for capital punishment, so... just...
Look. Branded by Pulse.
Oh. That's the issue.
Enemy of Cocoon. Danger to us all.
Are you? Do you even believe you are danger? Like...
Get it now?
Come on, Sarah, it's not the reason to
You're my
think you are a
enemy.
danger. You may be pointed at as danger, but...
Why?
Hey! Don't you... Wait! If only you knew, Snow. I mean, hey... If I were in Snow's shoes, I wouldn't have, like, reacted this emotionally. Because he's so concentrated on his own feelings. He should have stopped her from the get-go. Like, first deal with the feelings of a person you'll love, and then, like, return to yourself if everything is okay. You don't have the right to. Nice. Very nice.
Where are you?
Just beautiful. Now she has run away. You see what you've done, Snow? I understand how big of a strike that was for you. Like, you suddenly realize that your beloved Sarah is Elise. It's almost as like you suddenly realize your beloved person is yeah, like you suddenly realize your beloved person has cancer. But I understand. No matter how cruel that sounds, no matter how cynical it sounds, but it's so, Snow. You should bear with that. You still love her, don't you? But you see, life is going on still. For you and for her. Even if she dies like 2 days after that, or what day was that? I have forgotten to watch, unfortunately. But even if she dies, you still have to leave these 2 days, like, happily, you know? You should not spend those 2 days in remorse and crying and forgetting about yourselves. It's not right, because basically you admit that you are dead before you are literally dead. It's not the way to go, so it's better to find Sarah as soon as you can.
Nah, she hasn't been by here.
Okay.
It's all tuned up, oiled, and ready for action. Probably won't be seeing any today, though. No monsters around.
Nice. I see everything is quiet in Bodom.
Take me with you next time. I want to help take care of monsters before the army does, and be a hero like you.
Yeah, we have already read the fact that he came to Nora because he was fascinated at Snow's heroic deeds. He wanted to be as fast and as tough as Snow. I cannot say Snow is tough as nails,
I've been
though.
scanning the military band, but there's nothing much going on. It gets boring when no monsters show up for a while, huh?
Monsters, eh? We've got a lot of monsters already.
Down. You didn't go and do something, did ya?
Yeah, about that. I'm not sure whether I can tell him.
Shouldn't you be looking for Sarah?
Yeah, come on, I am looking for Sarah. Has he got annoyed with my presence? I just wanted to talk to him too. Well, if you asked me, I would have run for Sarah straight away, wherever she is and wherever she can be. But since we can talk to our Nora members, why not do so?
How come Sarah's not with you, big guy?
Well, that's the problem.
Some troops came through a while ago. Said they couldn't be letting armed civilians go off hunting monsters on their own. Who cares what they say? The army's no match for Nora, right?
Right, bro.
That Lightning's a soldier, all right. Stubbornest thing I ever saw. If you and Sarah decide to elope, I got your back.
How do you plan on doing that? Lightning will not cut you any slack, believe me.
Boss, it's got your smile upside down. Takes a lot to knock you down, but you sure hit the bottom when something does. Been like that ever since you was a little squirt, huh?
He's trying to cheer me up, isn't he?
I tell you before, I saw a couple of girls hanging around the vestige. Weird clothes. Something about them didn't sit right.
Oh. He must be talking about... yeah. No, I don't know yet. I only have suggestions. If you know what and who he's talking about, please do not spoil it in the comments, because people hate spoilers, and probably I would also hate spoilers if I played this game for the very first time. I like to preserve this feeling.
How come Sarah's not with you, big guy?
How
come Sarah's not with you?
She's out. Decided to go for a walk. Breathe in some fresh air.
How'd you like the new look? No decent clothes in Palampolam. Had to go all the way to Eden to get them.
Oh, come on, you fashion boy. You are wearing the same thing as you have been wearing the previous time.
XIII had a security checkpoint set up on the way to Eden.
Oh.
I guess there was some kind of accident at the Uriday Gorge plant, but I don't get what XIII was doing there.
That means Lightning and Hope are going to have quite some trouble. Nay, that was not industrial accident, and Lightning is well aware of that. She has not yet said about anything about that, but she's convinced that was not accident, that was incident, as the way she puts it. That means we will have some trouble getting there, because there is like additional reinforcements guarding the path. That's not good news, and Lightning and Hope don't know about that yet. And since that is so that I am like theoretically traveling with those two, means I will have some trouble as well.
Kinda tired of hunting down wannabe monsters. Wish something would happen to shake things up a little. Give old Nora a chance to really strut its stuff.
You'll have that chance, Huge. Believe me, that chance will come in a couple of days. That's the catch.
I know, you don't have to tell me. Girl trouble, right?
Yep.
I heard Sarah's down in the dumps.
That struck home.
Something must have happened. You were with her, weren't you? Didn't you notice?
Oh man, if Snow was a little bit weaker in his character, he would have cried at this point.
Would it help if I went and asked Sarah what was wrong? Nora's just not Nora when you're like this. Look, if there's anything I can do, just say the word, alright?
Okay, fine. But I don't think you can help me in any respect, Huge.
Nora's just not Nora when you're like...
Yeah, Nori's not Nora when I look like that. Maybe LeBroy has seen something.
What's with the long face? You and Sarah have a fight?
More or less.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but if you get that upset just talking about breaking up, it's no wonder it happened.
I cannot but laugh at that. But Snow is not in the shape.
What are you doing moping around here? Go find that girl of yours and tell her what you gotta tell her.
Yeah,
I'll
that's...
throw you guys a romantic dinner when you inevitably make up.
Aww, so nice of you, but have you seen her?
You better take good care of Sarah, or that sister of hers will string you up.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
probably your biggest fan as it is, right?
That's right. That's about damn straight. What? There she is! It's Sarah! I don't care if anybody has to say anything else to me. I just can't keep those two separated for any longer. It's like a torture to be the cause of their separation.
Sarah!
Finally, he's found her.
What is your focus? Let's see, have a focus, right? I'll go with you, help you do it. Just let me.
Right, Snow?
No, if you're with me, the
I
sanctum
will be with you.
But that's not a...
No matter what, we've come too far to quit now.
That's not a big deal. It's his choice. He will never be happy if he leaves you into the hands of the sanctum anyway, so...
I don't know my focus. I'm gonna be a monster.
But you did have the vision.
Not if I'm here. I'll protect you. We'll figure this out. Do it together.
Right. And if he doesn't, I will step into action. Everything is going to be okay, believe me.
If it's true,
I have
what they
googled
say,
it.
Yeah?
When we're finished, I'll turn to crystal.
Don't worry. When the sea complete their focus, they're blessed with the gift of eternity.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
eternity.
call it eternity if you died.
Crystal stasis eternity. No, I didn't say that.
You and
Aww.
me will always be together.
I cannot interrupt them. They're so cute. Aww.
Even if death was all that she had waiting, nothing would have changed. Sarah was brave enough to face it.
Good. Nicely put, Vanille. Just a tad bit more and my Mimi meter would have exploded because of over tenseness. Incredible. That is. Oh god. So much cuteness in one go. I cannot bear this. Oh, these two. Finally, I can play myself already. Ways clear. Come, Hope. We're finally in.
Can't believe we made it.
Not really a big deal now with the help of Odin.
That'll slow down pursuit.
But aren't there troops on this side? We can't relax just yet.
Right.
Damn sure.
We press on. I'll take point. You watch our backs.
Very well.
Actually, why don't you let me take point?
Hope, are you sure?
Can you handle it?
It's not a question of can or can't.
Now you're learning.
Wow. He is growing up already.
Keep your eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
Got it.
You guys keep your eyes peeled. I will lead the way. Hope, come together. Lightning's sure to cover us. We'll navigate silently through the Gapra Whitewood.
Got your back. You call the shots now.
Yeah, we'll call the shots.
Be wary, but don't be afraid.
Fine. Well, she might have made a nice teacher because she's kind of talking in a very soft and nice words, but still there is strength in her. One can feel. Okay, Hope. We'll do this together, you and me, while lightning covers us. Is it actually the first part we are playing as Hope? Actually, that's incredible. Wow. This place is gorgeous. It's an incredible forest of somewhat crystallized plants, and there is an intricate network of platforms, like snaking in between the trees and leaves. This place looks amazing, and I just cannot wait until we begin the journey along this white wood. But I will have to wait. Oh, I cannot wait! Yeah, see you in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. I have to, like, grind my teeth, but I got no choice but do this. There should be a break somewhere. So, Sauberhaft signing out. I'll see you next time.